Appreciate you coming in today, man. It's always cool to see soldiers come through here. So you said you were what? You were airborne ranger? You said you were a ranger?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that would have put you at Bragg?
Mm-hmm.
What Bragg? Okay. I remember when my days in the Army, how we used to fix you guys up.
Okay.
Because we saw, a lot of broken ankles, legs, especially the trainees. Yeah. So that's good. How about yourself? How many jumps did you get?
I have a total of 37 total jumps.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
I was just short of my jump master.
Mm-hmm.
But I had enough fun in my life.
Yeah.
I don't need that no more. As I had a very fortunate career.
Mm-hmm.
After captain, I was always on some general officer's staff.
Gotcha.
They kept me with
Mm-hmm.
the high profile people. I went in there, I always said in my mind I wanted to be a colonel, and that's what I retired as.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So I never had that ambition of being a general officer. Those
Mm-hmm.
guys, the time that they spend,
Mm-hmm.
it's a commitment that I didn't want to give.
Gotcha.
Well,
we appreciate everything you've done, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But we also always used to tease you guys talking about why would you jump out of an airplane that's working perfectly well?
Well, when you're young,
Mm-hmm.
you don't really have any fear. You're gonna live forever.
Right.
I really enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed it. So
Well, looks like you have a pretty significant fungal nail issue here, my friend. So we're going to send it to the lab. You've seen me do this on the channel before. Collect them and then send them off to the lab.
yeah. And I also knew that being an infantry officer, that those are the things that you needed to do to progress.
Yeah.
Right? The Army was my second choice, but once I was there, I always wanted to fly jets. But
Gotcha.
I didn't get a scholarship
Mm-hmm.
to the Naval Academy. I came in on an alternate for the Naval Academy.
Gotcha.
And the Army gave me a full scholarship, so I took it.
Boom. The rest is history, as they say.
Yeah. Otherwise, I didn't have the capacity to pay for college.
All right.
So I was going to join the Marine Corps.
Mm.
But I got that scholarship and things worked out.
Excellent. And you retired with the bird on your shoulder.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So other than jump out of planes, what else did you do military-wise?
And I got to see the world. I got to travel. And I'm from a small town in Florida, outside of Tampa, and all of my family pretty much still there today.
Excellent.
So I know I didn't want to be there for the rest of my life.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a chance to move on out.
How many different places did you serve?
Say that again?
How many different places did you serve?
Wow. Panama, Korea, England.
Mm.
I was a exchange officer to the British Army.
Okay.
I was one of the first black people to have that position.
Wow.
I was, and that was a very, very unique experience. Because the British Army didn't have black officers. They had black soldiers, but they had no black officers.
Wow.
So, but they treated me very well. I mean, can't complain about the time that I spent there or the way they treated me. I had dinner with the Duchess and Duke of Canterbury.
All right, that.
I got to go to the castle when the Queen was there.
All right.
And got to see some very unique things. So.
I have a cousin that's in military intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's an E8. If he's not an 8, he's a 9. But he was in England for some time as well, working there. But he's been all over the place as well. All right, so I'm clean between the toes. We got a lot of some peeling skin, some dry skin here to go along with what's going on the bottom. So when we see this issue on the top and the bottom, between the toes, bottom of the feet, and the nails, usually it's all the same organism or organisms that's causing all the problems.
So what made you go into being a podiatrist?
Well, when I was an undergrad, there was a push by HHS to increase the number of podiatrists across the country, because they were looking at where the country was headed, particularly when it had with diabetes. And you know, the numbers of diabetics across the country is getting astronomical then. Still not great now, but the need for foot care they could see was going to be greatly needed. So at the time, there were 7 podiatry schools in the U.S. There are 9 now, about to be 10.
Okay.
So the podiatry schools, you know, went across the country and did some heavy recruiting, of which I was one. And so I haven't looked back.
Okay.
So it's been great, having a great time. Been here on Georgia Avenue 20 years. I came back to the city of my birth and able to contribute, man. Oh.
I'm surprised you're a Cowboys fan.
Well, you know, when you live in Texas for some time, again, I lived in Texas from middle school to undergrad. You know, you sometimes when it comes to sports, they don't give you a lot of choice. And plus, you know, I was there, you know, during the 80s and 90s when the Cowboys started getting things back together, and they started stringing together some Super Bowls and stuff like that. So, kind of stuck with me.
Yeah. Well, coming up in Florida, at that time we didn't have any teams in Florida.
Okay.
And the Cowboys were always on TV, so that's the team I fell in love with. I stuck with it. I've had one team all my life.
Right.
Good or bad, I'm rolling with the Cowboys.
There you go.
They're frustrating the heck out of me right now. I think they paid Dak too much money.
Yeah.
But, because the biggest help they need is on defense.
Yeah.
They got to do something about their defense. They can't stop anybody.
We'll see what Jerry does in the draft.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I hear about from people from the Carolinas.
Yep.
That they grew up either a Washington fan or a Cowboys fan, because that's all they got on TV. All right, now. Are you telling me that the diabetes is doing well, keeping it under control?
Yeah.
Good.
My grandmother had diabetes, and my mother had diabetes. My oldest sister had diabetes, and then my sister right up under her had diabetes. It was 7 kids. So.
Wow.
Right.
Okay, here we go now. Square. Now, concerning, you were diagnosed how long ago, did you say?
Yeah.
You were diagnosed with diabetes how long ago?
Just in January.
Okay.
January this year.
All right.
All before that, I've been pre-diabetic.
Okay. Other than the foot issues that we see here now, have you had any particular issues like chronic numbness, tingling, funny sensations, anything like that?
I do have tingling in my toes and everything.
Okay.
And before I had attributed that to gout, because I had gout. the swelling on my feet and everything. But once I was diagnosed with diabetes, and I said, you know, I really gotta do something about this. And unfortunately, Walter Reed is so backed up. You know, I've been trying to get an appointment since January.
Wow.
And they finally just referred me out the end of, the middle of February. They referred me out. But the doctor they sent me was way down by Richmond. I said,
wow.
I ain't going that far to see a podiatrist, and they got all these doctors around here. So I called them up, and they said, well, they found a woman in Waldorf. But when I called her, she said she didn't have any x-ray equipment or anything like that. She would have to send me out to get x-rays, or I needed to bring x-rays with me from, you know, Walter Reed. She said she couldn't treat me without looking at the x-rays. So I said, okay, let me find somebody else. And that's when I started going to YouTube and looking at various sites, and we came across your YouTube video.
Oh, I bet.
And I'm like, I think I want to see this guy.
All right, cool. It's kind of breaking up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the nail's real brittle right here.
One time I thought that nail was going to come off completely. I asked doctor about removing it.
How long ago was that?
About a year ago.
Okay.
Because it was raised up.
Right.
You know, it was moving on its own, and when I put my socks on and things like that.
Yeah.
I haven't had the best of care. Too many patients and they just band-aid.
Yeah. It's just, you know, they're just overworked over there, man. Between there, the VA, because the VA's in the same program. And when they get backlogged, you know, they send patients out to us.
Yeah. I haven't really been to the VA for any treatment at all, other than to just get my benefit.
Okay.
Getting my disability benefit.
Yeah.
No treatment.
This is Kevin Jefferson, the DC Foot Doctor. Thank you for watching this video. Like it with a big thumbs up. To see very interesting cases and my approach and techniques to dealing with them, and to learn how you can improve your foot health, subscribe to the channel. Ring the bell so you will know when a new video has been uploaded. Follow me on social media at DC Foot Doctor. Most importantly, take care of your feet.